And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Here's TheVigilante37 on the return. Big shot at the end of that long back as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Here's our 46. 26.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yeah, here we go. Go right in. What do you think?
Give to Williams from the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in. Yeah, here we go.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. Here we go, here we go. Go right in. Here we go,
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Nice caught. He's got Lamb. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dak off the play fake. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They bring the tight end in motion. Dak throwing again. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
this drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. The extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
From the gun is Prescott. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Prescott now on third down. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Amani Kanda now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's Amani Kanda.
Well, it was bad enough the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. A handoff right for Amani Kanda. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Yes, oh yes. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points in this game. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll stay up right through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, a run with Williams. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. Third and 6 coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll throw on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
We go 47. Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Dak. That's caught by Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Bears bringing out an extra defensive back or two. Third down coming up. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On play action, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So it'll be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down by Jerron Bland. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 3.
Third down. Here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Right to
From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be third and 5 coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That heater is going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with fourth and 5. They'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. They'll try the left side with Abanikanda. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 39. That's incomplete left side. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they're going to face third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears looking at 1st and 10. New set of downs for him from the 46. So Reed to give to Swift. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
From the gun, here's Avani Conda. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal.
Swift gets it on the option. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They give up the gut to Avani Conda. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Avani Conda again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they saw him at the 2. Just 2 on that pickup, but after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. The 12-year vet strikes true. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is it? Watch out.
Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Bears first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here we go.
Body counted, gets it going right. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Flush down now to his left. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. He's picked off by Triquez Bridges. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career. First and 10 now from the 30.
We're going to 54. Wire. Everybody, 26.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Going to 54. Wire. Yeah! Wire. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. It is caught left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left half. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Has it at the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He rolls to his right. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. But that's exactly what the defense just did.
On the carry, this is a body conduct. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he stopped cold at the spot. Won't get paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Go to 54, go to 54, Ryan.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. He'll throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Diggy Angels! Diggy! Yes!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
We're going to 54. Wire. Yeah!
The middle, blue. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right, 26.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
We're going to 54. Wire. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Bump pass to Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Dap to the air here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback But on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you got a great chance to win. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and then catch it behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Burton. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Now Williams. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
He's back to throw. It's on target to Moore. They get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And there's a sign of life from the grab game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears needing 4 points. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Going to run again with Swift. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
So looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
That's good.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Ready, sit down. Watch out, watch out.
Swift. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Ready, sit up.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears jumping front late. DJ Moore, the touchdown. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
16.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Setting up to pass. That's Lamb running slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Williams now on first and 10. Playing good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Look to throw it. Brushes him off with ease. Another awesome move. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. First down, here's Dak. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! There we go.
Back to the air, Prescott. Chased out to his right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yeah! Kill!
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. There's one that's about 4. He's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is a 48-yard look for him. The kick is good. He got it. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
54 wide.
Again, it's blue. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Here we go.
Here's second and 7. Downfield, he's got Lamb. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not a touchdown.